God says, I just put something incredible into your hands. Something usually kept secret. It's a powerful key that could unlock blessings you never dreamed possible. But it also comes with a serious warning. Do not ignore this message or you will regret it for a lifetime. If you walk away right now, I will not speak to you again. A big tough time is heading your way. I'm truly trying to save you. Pay attention to me now. This isn't something you want to skip. You really can't afford to. This very moment could be the biggest turning point of your whole life. Stop looking at other things. Stop thinking this is just another message you've seen. It's not. This is a direct message from heaven, a deeply urgent call. If you skip this now, you might be walking away from my very voice, reaching out to stop the pain you've been carrying, the storm that's heading your way and the destruction you don't even see yet. I am speaking directly to you right now. Type if you're ready to truly hear what I need you to understand today. What I've just told you isn't just a suggestion. It's not here to sound pretty or make you feel warm and fuzzy. It is a rescue mission from heaven. I'm talking to you because I know what's ahead. I can see the danger you can't. And I want to keep you safe. I want to hide you under my protection before that big problem crashes into your life and breaks you. But you have to stay. You have to listen. If you walk away now, your silence could cost you everything. That's not a threat. It's a truth spoken from the deepest place of love. This isn't about guilt. This isn't about fear for the sake of fear. This is a wake-up call because you are loved too much to be left unaware. I've been knocking on the door of your heart and you keep getting sidetracked. You keep saying later, but I'm telling you there might not be a later. I am here now, and I'm not coming in judgment. I'm coming with protection, with healing, with a chance to stop what is coming. You feel that heaviness in your chest, that tension in your spirit. That's not anxiety. That's your soul recognizing that heaven is speaking and that it's for you. You've been sensing that something's been wrong. You felt uneasy in your spirit. You felt like something is coming and you just couldn't explain it. That's because I've been trying to speak. And this is the moment I've chosen to make it clear. Clear's throat, like this video, to activate the flow of God's favor in your life. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Let me tell you something you forgot in the middle of your confusion. I have always been near. Even when you didn't feel me, even when the prayers went unanswered and the nights were silent, I saw every tear. I stood beside you when no one else understood what you were going through. You thought you were alone, but I was guarding you. You thought I was quiet, but I was protecting you from battles you didn't even know were coming. But now something has shifted. The enemy has marked your life for destruction. There's an attack being planned in the spirit and you are walking toward it blind. That's why I'm not whispering anymore. I'm warning. And if you keep scrolling, if you silence this voice, you may walk right into what I wanted to stop. Not because I am cruel, but because I will not force you to listen. I gave you free will. I want you to choose to hear me. I want you to choose to trust me. You've been tired. You've been overwhelmed. You've been losing hope silently, and you didn't think anyone noticed, but I did. And I am not disappointed in you. I am not angry. I am calling you out of the fire before it burns what's left. I want to bring you out of this cycle of pain and fear. But you can't keep ignoring my voice and then asking where I was when things fall apart. I am here speaking now. Comment 111 if you believe God is reaching for you right now. I know your heart has been broken in ways no one could see. You've smiled in front of people while bleeding in secret. You've given your best and still felt empty. You've trusted and been betrayed. And now your heart is guarded. Your faith is faint and you've been wondering if I still care. I do more than you could ever know. I am not done with you. I still have plans for you. But this is a warning and I don't give warnings unless something serious is coming. You might be standing at a crossroads without realizing it. And the next steps you take will either lead you to peace or more pain. I want to lead you to life. But I cannot lead you if you walk away. You need to stay. You need to let these words go deeper than just your ears. Let them into your spirit. Let them break the walls around your heart. If you're ready to let these words break through, type Amen in the comments as your declaration of openness. You've prayed for signs. You've asked me to speak clearly. This is your sign. This is your moment. And I don't want you to miss it. There is a breakthrough on the other side of this obedience. There is healing waiting in the very place where you're feeling pain right now. But you have to walk with me. You have to turn away from what's been distracting you and open your eyes to what's been trying to destroy you. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You are under spiritual attack. And the enemy has been working overtime because he knows what I've placed in you. He knows the power of your future. That's why your present has been so hard. That's why people walked away. That's why doors closed. That's why your mind has been in chaos. Because the enemy fears what will happen when you finally believe what I've said about you. I called you chosen. I called you mine. I called you blessed. And no lie of hell can undo that. You've been chosen to carry something holy. But the fight to get there is real. And I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay close. I am asking you to stop running. I am asking you to open your heart one more time. Even though you're tired, because what's coming your way isn't just another disappointment. It's divine destiny. But the enemy is trying to block it with distraction and destruction. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. He's going to come for your peace. He's going to try to steal your sleep. He's going to stir up conflict in your relationships. And if you don't recognize what's really going on, you'll fight the wrong battles. You'll blame yourself. You'll sink into despair. And that's exactly where the enemy wants you. But I am giving you light. I am giving you truth. So you can rise. So you can stand. So you can fight the right fight with me on your side. There is nothing in your past that disqualifies you from my protection. There is nothing you've done that makes you unreachable. My love is not like theirs. I don't give up when things get messy. I step in. I redeem. I restore. I rebuild. And I am ready to do that now. But you must not ignore me this time. You must not scroll past this moment as if it's just another voice on the internet. This is your lifeline. This is your turning point. The pain you've been carrying, it's not permanent. The confusion you've been drowning in, it's not your end. I am your peace. I am your way out. I am the one who calms storms, heals broken bodies, and mends broken hearts. I am not far. I am closer than your next breath. But you need to stop letting fear lead you. You need to silence the doubt. You need to choose me now before it's too late. Comment, I choose you to seal your decision in the spiritual realm. Now, as you have chosen, I invite you to declare your trust. Type Amen in the comments to confirm your decision. Let heaven hear your yes. I'm not asking you to earn my love. You already have it. I'm not asking you to be strong. I will be your strength. I am asking you to listen because if you don't, you may fall into the trap that's already been set for you. And I don't want to watch you suffer through something I was ready to save you from. And I am not saying these things to scare you. I am saying them to save you. Your life, your soul, your future, your calling. They are too important to leave vulnerable any longer. I am stepping in right here, right now. Comment 222. If you trust that I am speaking directly to your heart today, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COI community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Let me make this clear again. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. But protection only works when it's received. You've been crying out for peace, for clarity, for change. And I've been answering in ways you didn't recognize. Doors closed, relationships faded. Things you depended on began to fall apart. That wasn't abandonment. That was my hand. I allowed what you thought was solid to shake because you were building your peace on things that couldn't hold you. I am your foundation, not your job, not that person, not your plans. Me. I want to give you a life that doesn't fall apart every time the wind blows. But to do that, I have to take down what was built without me. And I know that hurts. I know it feels like I left you, but I never did. I was making room for something greater. And you are right at the edge of it. But the enemy is doing everything he can to pull you back into fear, into doubt, into compromise. You've been tempted lately. Tempted to go back to what you left. Tempted to numb the pain instead of face it. Tempted to believe I'm not coming through for you. That is a lie. Straight from the pit of hell. And it's meant to keep you stuck, to keep you quiet, to keep you from stepping into what I've already prepared for you. The enemy cannot stop my plan, but he's hoping you'll give up before it arrives. Don't. You are closer than you think. That miracle you keep praying for, it's not far. That healing you need, I'm already working on it. That breakthrough that seems impossible, I've already made a way. If you believe that breakthrough is yours, type Amen in the comments as a declaration of your faith. But I need your faith more than I need your understanding. I need your even while you're afraid, because I can work with faith. I can multiply faith, but I will not force you. You have to choose to walk with me into the unknown, knowing that I am the one who parts seas and levels mountains. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being set apart. That's why this season feels lonely. That's why the silence is heavy. I am pruning you, not punishing you. I am strengthening you, not abandoning you. I know it's uncomfortable, but the pain is proof that I am working. And when I work, it's always for your good, even if it doesn't feel good right now. You've been misunderstood even by people you trusted. You've been trying to explain your heart, your decisions, your pain, but they don't get it. That's okay. They don't need to. I understand you perfectly. I see what they can't see. I hear the cries you never said out loud. And I am not ashamed of your weakness. I am drawn to it because when you are weak, I can be strong through you. Comment 333 to declare your faith that God is still in control of your story. Listen carefully. The tragedy I warned you about, it's not just something natural. It's spiritual. There's an assignment against your destiny, and it's been disguised as distraction. You think it's just stress. You think it's just bad luck. But this has been warfare, strategic, calculated, targeted attacks to exhaust you, isolate you, and get you to settle. But I am exposing it now so you can fight back. Not with anger, not with fear, but with the authority I've already placed in you. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. You are not helpless. You are covered. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. You may feel surrounded, but you are not defeated because I am surrounding what's been surrounding you. I've dispatched angels over your life. I've gone before you. I've positioned protection in places you haven't even walked into yet. But you have to stay close. You have to walk with me because what's coming next is too important. This isn't just about you. This is generational. I'm breaking curses off your family through you. I'm healing wounds that go back generations. I'm changing bloodlines. That's why the battle has been so intense. The enemy isn't just after you. He's after everything you're called to shift. But he's already lost because you said yes. Even in weakness, even with trembling hands, your carries weighed in heaven. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free today? They all discovered a strange sentence just 9 words long. Buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not let shame silence you. I know what you've done. I know what you regret. I know what you wish you could erase. And I'm still here, still calling you, still choosing you. My love is not based on what you've earned. It's based on who I am. I am faithful. I am merciful. I am good. And I will finish what I started in you. The enemy is loud, but he is not stronger than me. Your thoughts have been a battlefield. Your mind has been racing. You've struggled to sleep. You've questioned your worth. You've believed lies that said you're too broken, too far gone, too late. But let me be clear. As long as you have breath, I have a plan. And it's still unfolding even now. Stop comparing your process to theirs. You don't know what I saved you from. You don't see what I see. What looks like delay to you was divine protection. What looked like failure was redirection. And what looked like silence was me rearranging everything for your good. Subscribe now, because subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Stay close. Stay in the fight. Stay in my presence. There are things I want to show you. Deep things. Things that will change how you see yourself, how you move, how you love, how you live. But you have to come closer. I won't force you. I'm not here to guilt you into obedience. I am here to love you into alignment, because what I have for you is so much greater than what you're holding on to in fear. Let go. Let me in. Let me be God in every part of your life, not just the parts that feel safe. Let me into the wounds. Let me into the confusion. Let me into the questions. I won't run from your mess. I will step into it and turn it into something beautiful. You may feel like the darkness around you has lasted too long, like your prayers have hit walls, like your efforts have gone unnoticed, but I am here and I am speaking again, because the danger has not passed. You are still at a turning point, and your decision today still carries eternal weight. Do not stop listening. Don't walk away. You may not realize this, but your life is in the middle of a spiritual war. Not just a struggle, not just a hard season, a war. And your soul is the target. That's why it feels like everything has been going wrong at once. That's why your peace has been under attack. That's why even your identity has been shaken. Because the enemy is terrified of what will happen if you realize who you truly are in me. He's scared of what will shift when you walk in the authority I gave you. He's scared of your obedience. He's scared of your eyes. Share this prophetic word with your network. It will activate the anointing and share the breakthrough with your network. Comment 555 if you believe that God is fighting for you and not against you. The path ahead won't be easy, but it will be worth it. I've never promised that following me would be without pain, but I have always promised my presence. I've always promised my strength, and I have always promised to finish what I started. You're not here by accident. You didn't find this by luck. This is divine timing. You've been praying for me to speak. You've been crying in secret, asking for clarity, and now I am giving it. Listen to me. That voice in your head that keeps saying, "You're not good enough." That is not me. That shame that keeps whispering, "You'll never get it right." That's a lie. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are exactly who I chose, exactly who I called. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be willing. Willing to trust me even when you don't understand. Willing to stay even when you're tired. Willing to surrender even when it hurts. Your tears are not weakness. They are prayers I have bottled up in heaven. Your sighs, your exhaustion, your quiet breakdowns. I've seen them all and I haven't ignored them. I've been working through them. There are doors I've closed because I love you. There are relationships I've ended to protect you. There are opportunities I've delayed because you weren't ready. I know that's hard to hear, but I love you too much to let you run into something that will break you. You've been disappointed, let down by people who should have stayed, wounded by those who said they loved you. And you've carried that pain into how you see me. But I am not them. I do not leave. I do not lie. I do not betray. My love is not fragile. My presence does not waver based on your emotions. Even when you turned away, I remained. Even when you stopped believing in me, I never stopped believing in you. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are not a mistake. I want to remind you today. You were made on purpose for purpose. And no matter how far you've drifted, no matter what you've done, you are still one decision away from returning, one decision away from restoration, one decision away from me making all things new. But you have to choose. I won't force you. I've given you the freedom to walk away. But I'm asking you with everything in me, don't walk away from healing. Don't walk away from peace. Don't walk away from me. I know the pull of sin. I know the weight of shame. I know how powerful temptation can feel. I know how convincing fear can be. But I also know what I put inside you. I know the calling on your life. I know the battles you've survived. I know the strength I've built in your spirit. You may feel weak, but I've made you stronger than you think. And when your strength fails, mine will take over. Comment Cloud 12. If you receive this strength and believe you are not alone in this fight, you've been searching for answers, trying to fix things on your own. Trying to figure out why everything feels so heavy. But the answer isn't in another solution. It's in surrender. Lay it down. The pain, the pressure, the pride. Lay it all at my feet. I am not overwhelmed by your burdens. I carry them with ease. I already took your shame on the cross. I already paid for your freedom. You don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financial freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that when activated draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I've been walking with you through every valley. I've been shielding you from things that would have crushed you. I've sent angels to guard you in moments you didn't even know were dangerous. And now I'm lifting the veil. I'm showing you what's really happening because you need to see. You need to understand the urgency of this moment. If you walk away again, the consequences will be heavier than the last time. Not because I will punish you, but because you'll be outside the covering I want to give you. Stay with me. Don't silence this voice. Don't numb yourself again. Don't go back to that cycle, that addiction, that bitterness, that doubt. I can heal it all. I can restore what you lost. But I need your eyes. Not just in words, but in action, in trust, in obedience. I'm not waiting for perfect behavior. I'm waiting for an open heart. There are people depending on your obedience. You may not see it now, but your surrender will change lives. Your healing will bring healing to others. Your testimony will break chains off those who are still in darkness. But it begins with one decision right now. Will you trust me? Will you believe that I am not here to hurt you, but to hold you? The tragedy I spoke of, it's not inevitable, but it is real, and it's already on its way. Only I can stop it. Only my hand can divert what has been planned against you. But you must be under my covering. You must be in alignment with me. Because if you step outside of my will now, you will be stepping straight into danger. I don't want that for you. I want life for you. Abundant life. Whole life, life filled with peace, not fear, joy, not sorrow, hope, not despair. You've held on this long. Don't give up now. Don't let go just when you're about to break through. The enemy always attacks hardest when you're closest to breakthrough. That's why this season has been heavier. That's why your emotions have been out of control. Because he knows what's coming for you. And he's trying to steal it before it arrives. But I am standing between you and destruction. I am raising a standard. I am speaking life over you. And I am not ignoring them. I am responding now because time is running short and the enemy is still trying to get to you through distraction, delay, and despair. This is the hour to wake up. You can't afford to be numb any longer. You've been under attack for a reason. The enemy isn't just trying to frustrate you. He's trying to stop you. He wants to shut down the gifts I placed inside you. He wants to smother your voice, steal your joy, and trap your soul in a place of constant struggle. But I didn't create you for survival. I created you for victory. And that's why I'm not staying silent. That's why I'm speaking louder than ever. Because something is coming and you need to be covered. You need to be alert. You need to be connected to me. Comment 777. If you believe that God is covering you right now with His hand of protection, let me say this again. You are not crazy. You are not too sensitive. You are not imagining things. The heaviness you felt, the strange tension, the battles in your mind, they're not random. They are part of a spiritual attack that has been increasing. And the reason it's getting more intense is because the enemy knows he's running out of time. He knows you are starting to awaken. He sees you beginning to recognize your authority. And now he's trying to stop you before you step into what I've prepared. But he's already too late. I've already marked you as mine. I've already sealed your future with my promise. I've already written victory over your life, and I will not let the enemy destroy what I've called, but I need you to be alert. I need you to stop giving your time and attention to things that are draining you spiritually. This is a critical hour. You can't afford to be half awake. You can't afford to keep waiting for the right time to surrender. The time is now. The danger is real. The window is closing. You've been living in survival mode, carrying so much on your shoulders, trying to hold everything together. But I never asked you to carry it alone. That was never my design. I've been trying to get your attention, not to burden you, but to lift the weight off of you. I see how tired you are. I see how often you cry when no one's around. And I want to remind you that I am not distant. I am not blind to your pain. I am close to the broken-hearted. I save those who are crushed in spirit. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to clean yourself up before you come to me. Bring me the mess. Bring me the regret. Bring me the shame. Bring me your doubts, your anger, your confusion. I can handle it. I want all of you. Not just the parts that look acceptable. I already know it all and I still love you. I still choose you. I'm not going anywhere. You've been looking for love in places that left you empty. You've been trying to find peace in things that only made the pain louder. But what you're truly longing for is me. You were made for me. And no substitute will ever satisfy your soul. No relationship, no success, no pleasure will ever compare to my presence. I am the only one who can heal you completely. I am the only one who will never leave you, never betray you, never turn away. Comment 999. If you trust that God alone is enough for you and He is more than able to restore you, what do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code once reserved for elites is now being shared with everyday people and the results are mind-boggling cash windfalls. Clear debt and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a storm ahead and I will not lie to you. It will shake many things, but you don't have to fear it. If you're walking with me, I will not let it destroy you. I will strengthen you through it. I will reveal myself to you in the middle of it. What the enemy intends for harm, I will use for good, but only if you're close to me. Only if you listen when I say, turn here, not there. Speak this, not that. Wait here. Move now. You cannot afford to be disconnected from my voice in the days ahead. The world around you may be loud, but I am still speaking. The noise may try to drown me out, but I am still present. Be still. Tune in. My voice is not in the chaos. My voice is in the quiet place, the surrendered heart, the broken cry that says, God, I need you. And when you come to me in truth, I will meet you there every single time. No matter how long it's been, no matter how far you've wandered, I've seen how you keep showing up even when your faith feels small. I've watched you keep praying even when you don't feel anything that matters to me. Your faith, even if it's only a whisper, moves my heart. I don't need perfection. I want honesty. I want your whole heart. And if you give me that, I will do what you could never do in your own strength. I will rebuild what was broken. I will restore what was stolen. I will redeem what was lost. But you have to trust me, not just with your Sundays, not just with your future. I need you to trust me with your pain, with your trauma, with your failures. Let me into the places you've tried to keep hidden. I already know them. I'm not afraid of them. I want to heal them. The warning still stands. Not because I want to scare you, but because I love you too deeply to stay quiet. A tragedy is coming and I want to stop it. But I can't if you keep walking away from me. If you keep brushing off my voice. If you keep saying later. You've said later so many times already. Don't let today be another missed moment. Today is mercy. Today is your lifeline. Today is the open door. There's still time, but not much. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to say, yes, Lord. I'm ready. I'm coming home. I'm letting go. I'll take care of the rest. I'll walk with you step by step. I'll fight the battles you can't even see. But I need your surrender. Not a perfect life, a surrendered one. The danger is real. The pain is real. But so is my power. So is my love. So is my presence. I'm not just watching from a distance. I am here now waiting for your heart to turn fully toward me. But I see it all. And I honor every moment you chose to hold on when everything in you wanted to let go. I want you to know this. I haven't forgotten a single tear. Every time you cried in silence, I was there. Every time you whispered, God, please help me. I listened. I didn't just hear you. I moved. You've been asking if I care. You've been wondering where I've been. But if I had shown you everything I've done behind the scenes to keep you standing, to keep you breathing, to keep you from being destroyed, you would weep with gratitude. You would fall to your knees in awe. There were traps the enemy set for you that I dismantled before you ever saw them. There were moments he thought he had you, and I stepped in. You don't even realize how many times I've saved your life. Not just your physical life, but your mind, your purpose, your soul. Comment 1 if you believe that God has been protecting you even when you didn't know it. This is not the time to drift. This is not the season to grow cold. You are in the middle of a divine shift. And with that shift comes pressure. That's why everything feels intense. That's why your mind has been under attack. That's why your heart has felt like it's being pulled in 10 different directions. The shaking you feel is real. But it's not here to destroy you. It's here to reveal you. I am allowing what you've leaned on to be shaken. So you'll remember that I alone am your foundation. Everything else will shift, but I will remain. People may change. Circumstances may fall apart. The world may grow darker, but I, your God, am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I will not let go of you. You may be facing battles that seem impossible. You may be surrounded by voices telling you to give up, to give in, to settle. But I'm not asking you to fight them on your own. I'm asking you to remember who is fighting for you. I go before you. I surround you. I stand behind you. You are not vulnerable when you walk with me. You are victorious. Even when it doesn't feel like it. Even when everything looks like it's falling apart. My victory is not based on appearances. It's based on my word. And my word cannot fail. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer. Now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations. It's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been holding pain in your heart that you've tried to silence. You've tried to distract yourself, numb yourself, move past it, but it lingers because it hasn't been healed. It's just been hidden. I want to heal that pain. I want to go to the root. I want to break off every lie that was planted in your heart by rejection, betrayal, abuse, abandonment. You are not what they did to you. You are not the mistake you made. You are not the shame you carry. You are mine. You are chosen. You are loved. You are redeemed. You are whole. Not because you feel whole, but because I have declared it. And what I declare, no one can overturn. Comment 15:15. If you believe God is restoring every broken piece in your life right now, you've been waiting for me to show up in the way you imagined. You thought I'd come through in a certain way, at a certain time, through a certain person, but my ways are higher than yours. I am not limited by the ideas you have. I am not late. I am not absent. I am showing up, just not in the way you expected. And I need you to be open. I need you to let go of how you thought it would happen and trust that my plan is still good, still perfect, still right on time. The waiting has made you weary. I know it's made you question if I'm even still listening. But don't confuse silence with absence. I do some of my greatest work in the waiting. That's when I shape your faith. That's when I refine your character. That's when I strengthen what's weak in you. And if you could see what's coming, you'd understand why I'm taking my time. The blessing I'm preparing isn't fragile. The future I'm forming for you isn't rushed. I am building something that will last, something that won't fall apart when the pressure comes. But I can't give it to you until you're ready to carry it. I love you too much to give you something prematurely. I don't want to bless you with something that will become a burden. So trust my process. Trust my pace. There's something you need to understand. The warning I gave wasn't to scare you. It was to wake you. Because you've been living beneath what I called you to. You've been settling for survival when I created you for abundance. And the enemy has been whispering lies that say this is all there is. This is all you'll ever be. But those lies are crumbling right now under the sound of my voice. Because I am declaring over you, there is more. There is freedom. There is purpose. There is new life. But you must choose it. You can't walk into the new while clinging to the old. You can't receive what I have while holding on to what you lost. Let it go. Trust me. I know it's hard. I know your heart is tired. But I promise you, what I have for you is better than what you're afraid to release. Let me take the ashes and give you beauty. Let me take the mourning and give you joy. Let me take the fear and give you faith. You don't have to understand it all. You don't have to have every step mapped out. You just need to follow me one step at a time, one breath at a time. And I will lead you. I will guide you. I will carry you when you can't walk. As you surrender to my guidance, I want you to seal this moment with a declaration in the comments. Write. I receive your guidance to affirm your trust in my leading. The tragedy I warned you about. It can be turned away. I can stop it. I can silence the attack. But you have to be under my protection. You have to remain in me. If you step out now, if you go back to what I called you out of, if you close your ears again, the enemy will strike. Not because I will allow it to punish you, but because outside of me, you are vulnerable. I am your shelter. I am your covering. Do not run from me when I'm the only one who can shield you. I am not asking you for perfect faith. I am asking you for your heart. I am not expecting constant strength. I will be your strength. I know you feel worn out. I know it's hard to believe again, but this is your moment. The very moment you've been asking for. The very lifeline your soul has needed. Don't throw it away. Don't ignore this. Don't silence my voice. The enemy is not playing games, and I'm not either. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. But I came to give you life. And not just any life. Life in full. Life with freedom. Life that carries peace in the storm, purpose in the pain, and strength when the world falls apart. I know what's surrounding you. I see what you're facing. The pressure, the financial stress, the fear that creeps in at night, the thoughts you don't tell anyone about. You feel like you're losing control. You feel like nothing is stable. You're waiting for the next thing to go wrong. You're tired of hoping only to be disappointed. But I want you to hear me loud and clear. I am not the one who failed you. I'm the one who's been holding you up. The only reason you're still breathing is because I refuse to let go. Comment 1717. If you believe God's hand has been holding you even when you didn't realize it, the devil thought he had you. He thought the betrayal would break you. He thought the heartbreak would silence you. He thought the anxiety would drown you. He thought the delay would destroy your faith. But here you are, still reading, still breathing, still searching. That means he lost. That means my plan is still alive in you. And I'm not done yet. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want to be clear. What's coming your way is not meant to scare you. But I need you to understand that without me, you are walking into a trap. The kind you won't see until it's too late. The kind that looks harmless on the surface but is wrapped in deception. The kind that's being disguised as opportunity, as comfort, even as love. But it's not from me. And if you ignore my voice now, it will hurt you. It will steal from you. It will cost you more than you want to pay. That's why I'm shouting when you expected a whisper. That's why I'm repeating myself. Because I know how distracted you've been. I know how many voices have been pulling at your heart. I know how easy it is to scroll past something that's holy. But I'm still speaking. I'm still here, and I will not stop until your eyes open and your spirit wakes up, because I love you that much. There is a weight on your chest you can't explain. You've been walking around feeling heavy even when nothing around you seems wrong. That's not just stress. That's not just tiredness. That's your soul reacting to a spiritual storm. You've been in survival mode for so long that peace feels unfamiliar. And now I'm calling you out of that storm, but you have to come willingly. I won't drag you. I won't force you. I want you to choose me. Not out of fear, but out of trust. I've been with you in every dark place. I sat beside you when you felt worthless. I covered you when you were about to break. I stopped the enemy from going further than I allowed. And now I'm inviting you into something greater. You've survived, but I didn't create you just to survive. I created you to rise, to live with purpose, to speak life, to walk in power, and to carry my presence into the places that still feel hopeless. Comment, Amen. If you are ready to step out of survival and into divine purpose, you are not a lost cause. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. The enemy has fed you lies for so long that you've started to believe them. You've started to think this is all there is. That maybe your life just ends in disappointment. That maybe you're just not the kind of person who gets breakthroughs. But that's not the truth. That's not what I speak over you. I said you are chosen. I said you are called. I said I have plans for you. Plans to give you hope and a future. You've been trapped in a mindset of fear. You've been convinced that nothing can change. But everything can change in one moment with me. One word from my mouth can shatter chains. One touch from my hand can heal what years of pain have broken. One encounter with my presence can restore what you thought was dead. But you have to want it. You have to reach for it. You have to stop running. I know surrender is scary. I know you're tired of hoping only to be disappointed. But I need you to believe again. I need you to take the risk of faith, because you're standing at the edge of a move of God in your life. If you step into it, you'll never be the same. But if you walk away now, you'll miss something eternal. You'll miss the very thing you've been asking me for in the quiet moments. You think I don't hear those late-night prayers. You think I ignore your pain, but I've been keeping count. Every tear, every cry, every moment of desperation, I've held them in my hands. And I'm about to pour out a response that's bigger than you asked for. But only if you stay. Only if you trust me when it doesn't make sense. Only if you believe that my timing is better than your plans. You've been looking for something real. You've been tired of fake faith, of hollow words, of empty routines. I know. That's why I'm shaking everything that's not rooted in me. That's why people have been falling away. That's why you've been feeling like you're in a season of isolation. I'm stripping away what doesn't belong so that what's eternal can remain. I'm pruning you, not punishing you. You've prayed for clarity. Here it is. You've prayed for direction. This is it. You've asked for a sign. You're reading it. Don't pretend you don't feel my presence right now. Don't push it away. Don't silence it again. Let it break you open. Let it bring you to your knees. Let it draw you back to me. Because this is the moment I warned you about. This is the one I've been preparing you for. The enemy is watching. He's waiting to strike where your guard is down. But if you come under my covering, if you walk in obedience, if you take this seriously, I will not only protect you, I will raise you up. I will take what was meant to destroy you and use it to bless you. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. I will make your life a testimony of my power. This is the moment where your life turns. This is the chapter where light breaks into the darkness. This is the page where the enemy's plans start to unravel and mine begin to unfold right in front of you. You've been feeling like you're sinking. Like every time you get a little bit of strength, something else hits. And you've been wondering, when will it stop? When will I catch my breath? The answer is here. It stops when you give it to me. It stops when you let go of trying to control it and start trusting me to carry you through it. You were never meant to do this alone. You were never built to carry the weight of this world without me. That's why it feels so heavy. That's why you feel like you're breaking, but you won't break. Not if you stay under my covering. Comment Amen. If you believe this is not your ending, but your new beginning, what if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed lab tested life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let me remind you again. I am God. I hold the oceans in my hands. I told the stars where to shine and the mountains where to rise. And I have not forgotten you. You are not invisible to me. You are not ignored. You are seen. Deeply known, fiercely loved. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I numbered the hairs on your head. I wrote every one of your days before you lived a single one. And I still choose you even when you mess up, even when you fall short, even when you feel unworthy. You've been believing a lie that says God can't use someone like me. But I want to ask you, who told you that? Who convinced you that your mistakes disqualified you from my mercy? I didn't. I never said that. I never told you that you had to be perfect to be loved. My son didn't die for the perfect. He died for the broken, for the desperate, for the ones who were drowning and didn't know how to swim for you. I know you've been trying to hold yourself together. I know you've been afraid to fall apart, but you need to hear this. There is nothing wrong with needing help. There is nothing weak about surrendering. In fact, it's in your surrender that I step in with my strength. It's when you lay it down that I lift you up. You think I'm asking you to fix yourself. I'm not. I'm asking you to bring me your pieces. I'm asking you to stop pretending. Stop performing and just be honest with me. I can work with honesty. I can heal what's real. I can restore what's broken, but only if you give it to me. Comment 111. If you believe that God is restoring your life piece by piece, this moment right here is a moment of decision. I want you to feel the weight of that. Not because I want to scare you, but because I need you to realize how serious this is. The warning still stands. A tragedy is moving in your direction. A storm is forming that you can't stop on your own. And if you ignore my voice now, if you turn away and go back to living the way you were, that storm will hit harder than anything you've faced before. But if you stay, if you remain, if you trust me, I will stop it. I will shield you. I will block what was meant to destroy you. I don't say this to cause fear. I say this because I love you. I say this because I want you to live. I want you to fulfill the calling I placed on your life before you were even born. But time is short. The enemy isn't waiting. He's planning. And he's persistent. And if you give him space in your heart, he will take more than you ever thought possible. He will rob you of your peace. He will drag you into shame. He will steal years from you. Years I designed to be full of joy and purpose. But it does not have to end that way. I am offering you a way out. I am offering you a path of life, of restoration, of healing. But I will not force it on you. You must choose. I know you've been hurt before. I know you've been let down, but I am not like them. I keep my promises. I never leave. I never change. And I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not afraid of your story. I already know it all. And I still want you. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not too broken. I don't care what they said about you. I care about what I say about you. And I say you are chosen. You are loved. You are worth saving. You are worth fighting for. And I will fight for you as long as it takes. But I need you to stop running away from me. You've been in a cycle. You've been stuck. You make progress and then something hits and you go right back to square one. That's not coincidence. That's not weakness. That's spiritual warfare. The enemy knows your patterns and he knows how to trap you. But I'm showing you today how to break that cycle. It starts by staying in my presence. It starts by refusing to let distractions pull you away. It starts by believing that I'm not going anywhere. No matter how many times you fall, you've been afraid to believe again. Because the last time you hoped, it hurt. But I want you to risk hope again. I want you to take my hand again because this time I will walk with you through every valley. This time I will not let you fall alone. This time it will be different because you're not doing it by yourself. You're doing it with me and I never fail. The next part of your life is not going to be like the last. I'm writing something new. I'm turning the page. But you have to stop trying to write your own version of the story. Let me write it. Let me lead. Let me be the author. And I will craft a testimony that will shake the gates of hell and bring light to places that have only known darkness. Watching, waiting, fighting for you behind the scenes. You thought you were abandoned, but the truth is I was holding back a wave that would have crushed you if I hadn't stepped in. You didn't see it, but I was shielding you. I still am. There's a reason your heart feels the way it does right now. That tightness in your chest, that weight you can't describe, that pull in your spirit telling you to pay attention. That's me. That's my spirit stirring something deep inside of you. Because I'm not just speaking to your ears. I'm reaching for your soul. I don't want part of you. I want all of you. Your heart, your pain, your hope, your scars, your future. Because everything you are matters to me. Comment 222. If you believe God is reaching for your soul right now and you're ready to receive Him fully, why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence spoken once a day is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've been fighting battles in silence. You've been waking up with thoughts you didn't ask for. Thoughts that tell you you're not enough, that you failed, that you're alone. But those thoughts are not from me. I never told you that you were worthless. I never told you that you'd never make it. I never said your past disqualified you. The enemy has been speaking lies, hoping you'd mistake them for your own voice. But it's time to silence the lies with truth. Here is the truth. You are not who the enemy says you are. You are not what your past says you are. You are not what they did to you. You are mine, bought with a price, washed clean, made new. I don't define you by your failures. I define you by my grace. And my grace is still greater, still stronger, still able to break chains and rebuild lives. You don't have to carry guilt another day. I already carried it for you. You've been afraid to surrender. Afraid that if you let go, things will fall apart. But the truth is, it's not falling apart. It's falling into place. Because when you finally stop trying to control everything, that's when I can truly take over. That's when healing begins. That's when freedom rushes in. You've been holding on too tightly. Let go. Let me carry it now. I was never asking you to fix it all. I was asking you to trust me with it. Comment 333. If you're letting go and giving it fully to God today, I know trust is hard, especially when you've been hurt. Especially when people have failed you. But I'm not people. I am God. And I don't break promises. I don't leave when it gets hard. I don't stop loving when you mess up. I have loved you with an everlasting love, not a seasonal one. Not a conditional one. My love doesn't wear out. It doesn't fade. It doesn't change depending on your performance. It stays. I stay. That's why I'm here now. That's why I'm still speaking. Because I haven't given up on you. Not for a second. Even when you turned your back. Even when you stopped praying. Even when you said I can't do this anymore, I never walked away. I stayed. I kept your heart beating. I kept your spirit alive. And now I'm calling you to rise again. I'm calling you out of the ashes. I'm calling you to remember who you are and whose you are. You are not just someone surviving the day. You are my child and I have placed power within you. You've been walking like you're defeated, but I have already declared victory over your life. You've been living as if you're still bound, but I've already broken the chains. You've been speaking like you're hopeless, but I have already spoken a future over you that is full of purpose, healing, and life. This is more than comfort. This is a wake-up call. You've been numb for too long. You've let pain silence your worship. You've let confusion drown out my voice, but I'm reviving your spirit now. I'm breathing life into the dry places of your heart. And I'm not asking you to feel ready. I'm just asking you to respond, because it's not about feelings. It's about faith. Even a little, even the size of a mustard seed. That's all I need to work with. I know some days it feels like everything is going wrong, like you take one step forward and get knocked 10 steps back. But those are the moments where you're being refined. I'm strengthening your endurance. I'm building character. I'm teaching you to rely on me and not the world. Because the peace I give is not dependent on what's happening around you. It's unshakable, untouchable. But you have to stay close to me to find it. Share this prophetic word with your network. It will activate the anointing and share the breakthrough with your network. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass by you. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.